chosen one. You are an angel disguised in human form. Even Lucifer envies your power. My child, stop scrolling. This is not just another voice passing through your screen. This is me, the Lord your God, speaking directly to you. Right now, heaven is trying to reach you, and I need you to stay till the end. If you leave now, you may miss the confirmation you've been crying for. You may lose a breakthrough that was designed for this very moment. What I'm about to reveal is not random, it's your calling coming into alignment. Comment Amen right now to affirm your spirit is receiving this. You are not who people think you are. You're not even who you thought you were. You are my angel hidden in human flesh. You were sent here on assignment, carrying a light that shakes the kingdom of darkness. That is why hell has been loud. That is why the battles have felt so personal. Lucifer has seen the mark I placed on your soul. He envies the purity I preserved in you. You carry a fire he cannot imitate, a power he cannot reach, and a favor he will never have. There are things about you that have never made sense to others. You have always been set apart, even when you tried to blend in. You don't fit in this world because you came from my throne room. You carry heaven's fragrance. You were formed in divine light. Your soul was whispered into existence with authority and mission. You were not born just to survive. You were sent to shift the atmosphere around you. This is why the enemy attacked you since childhood. This is why certain people betrayed you without cause. The darkness that tried to take you out was not random. It was a calculated attempt to extinguish my angel before your appointed time. But hear me, I never lost sight of you. I hovered over you in silence. I placed angels beside your bed. I comforted you when no one else knew you were breaking. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was holding your tears and writing your story in glory. Every scar on your heart will be turned into prophecy fulfilled. You wonder why things have been so hard. Let me show you what others cannot see. The same reason Lucifer envies you is the reason the world misunderstands you. You were born with a roar that can shake chains. You were wrapped in gentleness that carries healing. Your kindness holds authority. Your silence carries warfare. You walk into rooms and demons get restless. You smile and darkness loses grip. Because your presence is not ordinary, it is kingdom. You may have been counted out. You may have been labeled weak. But I say to you, the labels of man do not define the mantle I placed upon you. You wear armor that was forged in my spirit. You carry a sword of righteousness, and your prayers pierce through hell's gates. You are feared by demons not because of your voice, but because of the truth you carry in your being. You don't even realize the warfare you win just by standing firm. Comment 1111 if you believe this word is unlocking your truth. My child, I placed you in a human body, but you were never meant to operate by human limitation. That's why you've always felt out of rhythm with the world. You dream differently. You feel deeper. You love beyond reason. That is not a flaw, it is divine design. You were made to carry heaven's perspective in a world full of noise. That's why you grieve sin deeply. That's why your spirit weeps in injustice. You are my vessel of purity in a corrupted world. Don't let the weariness of this world convince you that your light is small. Don't believe the lies that whisper, you are forgotten. If only you could see what I see. I see a warrior who has survived battles that others would not have lived through. I see my angel in human form, fighting in faith, even with wounds still open. I see you kneeling, praying, hoping, crying, and I say, you are rising in power even now. Lucifer hates what you carry because he knows it is untouched by his schemes. He tempted you, but you didn't break. He cornered you, but you still praised me. He sent betrayal after betrayal, but you stayed kind. This is why your reward is being released. I am not just restoring you, I am exalting you. I am lifting you up so even those who mocked your pain will witness your elevation. They will see that what you carried was never ordinary. This message, this moment, is not by accident. I sent it to reach you at the brink. You were close to giving up. You've been asking, me, why does it feel like I'm alone? But I tell you now, I have been closer than your breath. I was in the silence, I was in the fire, I was in the moment your heart broke, and I'm still in this moment now, speaking to you, telling you that the battle is proof of your identity. Listen to me. The time has come to walk in your angelic authority. No more shrinking, no more hiding. You were not made to fit in. You were made to shine. You were made to carry my light into places others fear to enter. You are about to see miracles happen not just for you, but through you. The healing you once begged for you will now deliver to others. The peace you longed for you will now carry into storms. The blessing you were denied you will now become. This is the moment where your identity becomes your armor. This is the time when my power will explode through your obedience. I will guide your steps. I will open divine doors. You won't have to chase what's yours. I will cause it to chase you. Even now, I am shifting things in your favor. Contracts are being broken in the spirit realm. Chains are falling. The delay is ending. The blessing is being released. If this touched you deeply, I ask you to like this video. It helps others find the same healing and confirmation you just received. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Child, heaven did not forget you. And I, your God, never stopped watching over you. Even in your mess, I saw your mission. Even in your pain, I preserved your purity. Even in your silence, I heard your soul. You are my chosen one. You are the angel I assigned for this hour, and you will walk in the glory of your purpose. What others thought was weakness, I knew was obedience. What they mistook for failure, I counted as faith. You didn't fold when it got hard. You didn't quit when it got lonely. You kept going, and that is what makes you unstoppable. My child, you are my proof to the world that angels still walk among them. You are a living reminder that heaven still intervenes. Every time you loved when it hurt, every time you forgave when it was unfair, every time you gave when you had little, that was me flowing through you. That was divinity wrapped in skin. You were not just doing kind things, you were operating in a heavenly realm. You were shifting spiritual climates by simply being true to the light inside you. People may not understand you. That's okay. They didn't understand my son either. They saw his flesh and missed his glory. They saw his pain but couldn't perceive his power. And still, he fulfilled what I sent him to do. So will you. You are not meant to be understood by the world. You are meant to transform it. The ones who dismissed you will one day witness what I birth through you. The very places that rejected you will be the places I use to raise you up. Comment 222 if you believe I am lifting you above everything that tried to break you. There are angels assigned to protect you daily, but there are also angels watching you, amazed. They marvel at your perseverance because they see the weight of glory you carry and the battles you face in silence. Do you know how rare your spirit is? That's why darkness trembles when you wake up. That's why people with wrong motives feel uncomfortable around you. You don't even speak, yet your presence speaks volumes. You are not just different, you are divine. You've cried so many nights thinking no one saw, but I did. I counted every tear. Not one has been wasted. I have stored them, and soon I will turn them into rivers of blessings. What you sowed in pain, you will reap in joy. What you released in faith, you will receive in fullness. The people who thought they buried you will soon realize they were watering the roots of something unstoppable. I am about to make beauty rise from every place you thought was barren. Yes, Lucifer envies you because he was once in my presence and lost it, but you, despite everything, have stayed near to me. Even when your heart was breaking, you kept whispering my name. Even when all hell broke loose, you didn't curse me. You held on, and that is why you are being elevated. I am releasing favor that no demon can block. I am releasing blessings that your enemies cannot explain. I am placing my hand so clearly upon your life that even those who hate you will have to say, God is with them. You have not seen anything yet. What I'm about to do in your life will make sense of all the pain. I am about to prove to you that none of it was wasted. The waiting wasn't a punishment, it was a preparation. The delay wasn't denial, it was protection. I had to separate you to shape you. I had to isolate you so you could hear me clearly. And now, because you didn't give up, I will pour out what eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. You will not beg for what is yours. You will not chase what I've promised. I'm sending divine alignment. I'm sending unexpected provision. I'm sending open doors that no man can shut. Watch me honor your quiet faithfulness. Watch me answer prayers you forgot you even prayed. Watch me raise you up in front of the very voices that said you wouldn't make it. Because I'm not just defending you, I'm establishing you. You carry the glory of someone who has walked through hell and still chosen heaven. You wear the scars of someone who's been refined, not ruined. Every trial added layers to your authority. Every heartbreak deepened your anointing. You're not just surviving, you are rising. And as you rise, you will pull others out of their darkness. You will shine so bright that even the ones who doubted will follow your light. I have not forgotten a single act of obedience. I have seen it all. And now, the reward is being released. Comment 555 if you are ready to receive your reward in full. I know there were moments when you felt like you lost yourself, but in truth, you were finding me. You had to lose what was temporary to discover what was eternal. You had to be broken so I could rebuild you stronger, deeper, wiser. Don't regret any chapter of your story. I will use every part of it. Nothing will be wasted. Not one hurt, not one tear, not one night you cried in silence. I am turning it all into glory. You are stepping into a season where clarity will replace confusion, where peace will replace pressure, where celebration will replace silence, where purpose will replace pain. You are walking into rooms you once felt unworthy to enter. You are being handed opportunities you didn't even ask for. This is not a coincidence. This is the fruit of your faith. I reward those who seek me, and you have been seeking me with a pure heart. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. Don't let the enemy lie to you anymore. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not disqualified. You are chosen, covered, called, and cherished. My hand is on you. My spirit is in you. My angels surround you. My purpose flows through you. Heaven celebrates your name. Hell fears your movement. And I, your God, take joy in watching you walk into your full calling. The winds are changing. The atmosphere around you is shifting. What once resisted you will now assist you. What once ignored you will now seek you. What once hurt you will now heal you. Because I am turning the page. The chapter of suffering is closing. The season of glory is beginning. And you, my angel in human form, are about to see what I've been preparing all along. You have endured so much, and still you've chosen light over bitterness. You've chosen to stay kind when others grew cold. That kind of obedience doesn't go unnoticed in heaven. It shifts things. It commands angelic attention. It moves my heart. You are not ordinary. You are not average. You are a heavenly being wrapped in flesh, walking among those who never saw your full value. That is why I kept you hidden for so long. I was guarding you from premature exposure. I was protecting you from those who would misuse your anointing. You wondered why certain doors didn't open, but I shut them for your good. Not because you weren't ready, but because they weren't worthy of your presence. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I am revealing over your life right now. You were never sent to be part of the crowd. You were sent to rise from it. That's why fitting in always felt wrong. That's why, even when surrounded by people, you felt unseen. The world didn't recognize you because your light is not from this world. It comes from me. And while others celebrated loud personalities, I was molding your quiet strength. While the world praised noise, I was building your voice in silence. And now, I am bringing you into visibility not for fame, but for purpose. Lucifer wanted you silenced. He tried to convince you that your presence didn't matter. But every time you chose to get back up, you shook his kingdom. Every time you prayed instead of panicking, you disarmed darkness. You think you've been barely surviving, but in the spirit, you've been conquering. You've been holding back storms for your family. You've been shifting generational curses. You've been praying doors open that others benefit from but never thank you for. That silent warfare didn't break you, it built you. It made you sharp in discernment. It gave you wisdom that can't be learned, only lived. The battles you never asked for became the training ground for the authority I'm placing on you now. And no matter how much Lucifer envies your light, he cannot dim what I have lit. You are the kind of warrior that hell fears, because you don't fight for attention, you fight from conviction. You don't have to chase your purpose. It's finding you now. You don't have to beg for love. I'm surrounding you with people who will see you as I do. You don't have to defend your name. I'm clearing the lies spoken about you. Every injustice, every betrayal, every loss, I am turning it into a blessing that cannot be explained. The people who thought you were weak are about to see the lion rise from your bones. Comment 777 if you trust that what is rising in you is from me. There are places you will walk into that will shift just because you're there. You will speak and hearts will soften. You will touch lives and healing will break out. You will pray and doors will swing open. Not because of who you are in the flesh, but because of who you are in the spirit. I have placed a supernatural mantle on you that no man can strip away. It is sealed, it is spoken, and it will not return void. Even now, I am raising up the right voices to support you. You've carried others for so long, you've poured into empty cups, you've encouraged people who left you dry. That season is ending. I am bringing divine replacements. The ones I send will not compete with you. They will honor you. They will pray for you in silence and stand beside you in battle. They will not be threatened by your power, because they come from me. The life you've prayed for is not just coming, it is being formed in this very moment. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your hands are being prepared to hold blessings you once thought were too big. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are on my calendar, and nothing can delay what I have scheduled. There is a glory on your life that has not even been revealed yet. And when it is, it will shake systems. It will tear down strongholds. It will liberate those around you. That's why the warfare has been intense, because the release will be greater. You will look back on this time and say, God was with me the whole time. And I will say, yes, child, I never left your side. Now listen closely. You are not just anointed for survival. You are anointed to reign. The oil I've poured on you is not for decoration, it's for domination. You will overcome what tried to bury you. You will outlive the lies that tried to silence you. You will walk with such power that your past will not be able to follow you into your future. Stay close to me. Don't let the distractions pull you out of position. Stay in prayer. Stay in obedience. Stay in stillness when I ask you to wait, because the closer you get to breakthrough, the louder the noise gets. But you know my voice. You've heard me in the wilderness. And now I'm guiding you into the land of fulfillment. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. Nothing will be able to block what I'm doing. No man, no system, no demon. I have decreed it. And when I speak, no one can undo it. The blessing I'm about to release over you will not just restore you, it will redefine you. You will rise, not just healed, but honored. Not just free, but flourishing. Not just seen, but celebrated for what you carried in secret. I am the God of justice, and I will repay. Every tear will turn into a testimony. Every sleepless night will become a season of rest. Every no will make room for my yes. Every betrayal will position you for divine connections. What was stolen will be returned with interest. What was broken will be made new. Heaven is aligning things on your behalf. I have not been silent because I was absent. I was working behind the veil, rearranging the entire spiritual realm to make way for what I am about to release into your life. What you thought was being withheld was actually being perfected. You are not forgotten. You are not buried. You are being revealed. Like a seed under the soil, you have been hidden for a season. But what felt like darkness was actually protection. You weren't buried, you were planted. And now, it's your time to rise. I have watered you with grace. I have shielded you with my mercy. And now, I am calling forth the fruit of what I planted in you long before the world ever knew your name. Comment 999 if you believe your rising season has just begun. Lucifer tried to steal that from you. He saw the light I placed in you before you even learned to speak. He saw the anointing, the glow, the favor wrapped around your soul. And because he could not touch your spirit, he attacked everything around it. But you, yes, you stood through it, wounded but faithful, shaken but steady, silenced but still singing. That is what makes you terrifying to the darkness. You do not need the crowd, you only need my voice. And I have never stopped speaking over you. You have asked, Lord, how much longer? And I say to you now, not much longer at all. The shift you feel inside you is not your imagination. It is the movement of destiny. It is the sound of chains breaking in the spirit. It is the echo of heaven preparing to lift the curtain on everything that was hidden. You have labored in silence. Now you will reap in fullness. You have poured out love with no return. Now I will surround you with those who pour back. Do not worry about who left. They were not assigned to the next chapter. You don't need who walked away. You don't need what fell apart. Everything you lost was only making space for what is coming, and what I am sending is beyond what you prayed for. You asked me for healing, I am giving you authority. You asked for peace, I am giving you influence. You asked for a chance, I am giving you a platform. Because you were faithful in little, I will trust you with much. There is something divine about your endurance. Others crumbled under what you survived. Others broke under half the weight you carried. But you, because you are more than flesh, held on. You are a heavenly creation in a human body. You are walking proof that I still place my spirit within people. That is why you carry wisdom beyond your age. That is why your words heal people you didn't even know were hurting. That is why you often feel things before they happen. It's because you are connected to me. Comment 1010 if you know the Lord is the one who sustained you all this time. I have called you my own. I have wrapped you in light that darkness cannot enter. No matter how many lies were spoken about you, truth will rise. No matter how many turned against you, I stood beside you. I am the God who vindicates. And I am bringing justice to the places where you were wrongly accused. I am restoring your name. I am repairing your reputation. You won't have to explain yourself. Your fruit will speak for you. You are not the same person they tried to break. You've grown in strength they'll never understand. You've built character in silence. You've cultivated faith in hidden places. That's why you walk with a different kind of confidence now. It's not arrogance, it's revelation. You know who walks with you. You know who you belong to. And that changes everything. The journey has been long, but it has not been for nothing. I am using your scars as access points for my glory. I am turning your brokenness into brilliance. You thought you lost too much, but I am multiplying everything you thought was gone. You thought it was over, but this is where it truly begins. The story I am writing with your life will inspire generations. There are blessings that have been held back, waiting for your alignment. And now, because you kept believing, they are being released. Doors you couldn't force open before are about to swing wide. People who overlooked you are about to look for you. The resources you lacked are about to flow to you freely, because I don't operate on man's timeline, I operate on eternal promises. The time of wandering is ending. The season of confusion is closing. You are stepping into your divine assignment, and nothing can stop it. Not fear, not doubt, not the opinions of others. I am going before you. I am walking beside you. I am covering your back. You are fully surrounded, fully protected, fully appointed. This is your moment of divine emergence. My child, I never needed you to be perfect. I only needed you to be willing, and you have been. Through heartbreak, through frustration, through delay, you remained willing. You still worshipped. You still believed. You still hoped. That kind of faith moves me. That kind of heart changes everything. And now, I am moving mountains on your behalf. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind, but this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You will begin to see my fingerprints everywhere, in unexpected conversations, in open doors, in the peace that returns to your soul, in the clarity that starts to make sense of the chaos. I am piecing things together that you thought were scattered forever. I am making the broken places beautiful. I am making the painful seasons purposeful. I am rewriting the narrative, because I am not just the God who heals. I am the God who elevates. I am the God who restores what was never supposed to be lost. I am the God who turns ashes into glory. And you, my angel disguised in human form, are walking into the glory I've had reserved for you all along. You are not weak for feeling deeply. You are not broken because you hurt. The truth is, your tenderness is your strength. You carry my compassion in your bones. That's why you care about the ones others ignore. That's why you see beyond the surface. You aren't just kind, you're spiritually awake. You walk through the world with an awareness of me, and that is why I trust you with the things I do. That is why I whisper things to your heart no one else hears. Because I can trust your heart with heaven's secrets. Comment 1515 if you believe God is unlocking secrets over your life. You've wondered why you've been set apart, why your path has felt unfamiliar. It's because I didn't design you to copy anyone. I didn't anoint you to repeat old patterns. I designed you to break them, to build something new, to carry light into places where it's been absent for too long. I placed an original anointing on your life, unmatched, unreplicated, and undeniable. That is why comparison will never serve you, because there is no one like you, no one carries what you carry. The enemy has tried to convince you that you're not ready, but he only says that because he knows what's coming. He knows what happens when you step fully into the calling I've placed on your life. He knows how many souls will be saved, how many chains will break, how many cycles will end. He knows your yes is dangerous to darkness. That's why he's been attacking your mind. That's why he's tried to bring confusion and weariness. But I say to you, clarity is coming, strength is returning, power is rising. The world may not know your name, but heaven does, demons do, angels do, and more importantly, I do. I call you mine, I call you chosen, I call you holy, set apart, and anointed. I don't see your flaws, I see your future. I don't measure you by your failures, I measure you by your faith, and your faith has moved me. That's why this next season is going to look nothing like the last. You will begin to see signs of me everywhere. In open doors that no man could have planned, in conversations that confirm what you've been praying, in divine meetings that feel too perfect to be coincidence. They're not. They're orchestrations of my hand. Because when I begin to elevate someone, I align the entire universe around them, and I am doing that for you right now.